Scrollbar widget. Scrollbars are the thin bars with sliders on the right and bottom of the application window. They allow viewing the data that is not visible because of the limited screen size. Scrollbar can be oriented into a horizontal or vertical position. So in this image you can see that these are the scroll bars. So this one is the vertical scroll bar and this one is the horizontal scroll bar. Horizontal scroll bar allows you to move into a right and left direction, whereas vertical allows you to move into a up and down direction. So let's go ahead and learn how to create this application. So in the previous video we have learned how to create a text widget. So we are going to apply this thing on text widget. Apart from text widget, you can apply scroll bar on frames, canvas, list boxes, etc. So here I have a basic template of Tkinter where I have created a text box which I have shown you in the previous video. So let me run this application. So here is the application. Here user can type any text. So if you will keep on typing, you will be able to move into a right direction, and if you will keep on hitting enter, then you will be able to slide down to the bottom of the screen. But if you want to go up, you have to either use the arrow keys or you have to use the mouse scroller. But there is no scroll bar added to this application. So we are going to add the scroll bar, which will be horizontal and vertical. So to create a scroll bar, write scroll bar with capital S, SCROLLBAR. Then provide the name of the screen where you want to place it. So I want to place it on the WS, that is the main screen. Then you have to provide the orientation. So orientation is whether it will be horizontal or vertical. So first of all, I am creating a vertical. Now I am going to put it inside a variable with the name VSB. So it stands for vertical scroll bar. VSB dot. I am using a grid geometry manager over here. I want to place it in a row 0 and column 1. So my previous widget, that is text widget, is placed in a row 0, column 0. I want to position it into for scroll bars, I want to position it into a same row but different column, next column. So it will be on the right side. Also I want to use sticky, which will stretch the scroll bar across the screen. So it will be stretching it into a north and south direction. Let's run the application. So you can see that the scroll bar is appearing now. It is not functional if I just try to do that. So I need to bind it with the text box. So that thing can be done. I have to type text box dot configure and then X scroll. Sorry, since I am using a Y, it's a vertical one, so I have to use Y scroll bar command. Name of this scroll bar, and then I have to use a property of scroll bar, that is set, a method. So VSB dot set. We have to now we have configured the text box settings. Now we have to configure the settings for the scroll bar as well. So I have to write VSB dot config, and then inside command I have to give a command which will be the name of the widget, which is text underscore box dot whatever view I want to, like in this case I want a Y view, so Y view. In case of horizontal, I will use X view here. Now let's go ahead and run the application. So right now the scroll bar is not appearing because we don't have any content that is going beyond the screen. So let me go ahead and write a random content over here. Now you can see that scroll bar has started appearing and it is adjusting itself according to the size of the text. So now if I will just scroll up, you can see I am able to scroll it. Similar thing can be done to create a horizontal scroll bar. So let's go ahead and create that. I will name this one as HSB, which is horizontal scroll bar, and then the name of the scroll bar with capital S The screen on which I want to place is WS. Orientation this time will be horizontal. Now I will use the grid geometry manager. So this time row will be 1 and column will be in place of column we have to use the column span because we have to spread it across both the columns. So it will be 2 over here, and then I want to stretch it into an east and west direction. East west. Now let's go ahead and run it. Here you can see that the scroll bar has been created. Let me go ahead and show you if I won't apply the sticky over here, what will happen. Now you can see that the size of the scroll bar is very small. So in order to stretch it over the screen, we have to use sticky. Now same thing that we have done for the vertical one, we have to do the same thing for this one as well. So first of all, we have to edit the configuration settings for the text box or any other widget that you are using. Then I have to use config X scroll. This time, earlier we have used Y scroll. This time we are going to use X scroll, and then the name of the scroll bar, which is HSB dot, and then set command. Next is we have to configure the scroll bar, so we have to write hsp.config command equals to the name of the widget, which is text box dot, this time we want X view. Now let's run it. Okay, so if I just, you can see that the scroll bar has appeared. The moment the text crosses the screen application size, the scroll bar started appearing, and similar thing will be happen for the vertical one as well. So in this way we have learned how to create a scroll bar widget in Python Tkinter. In the next video we will talk about the sliders.